Cody Rhodes just trashed Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, so we'll see what's going on there. We'll also check out some major injury updates, Maxxine Dupri, Bray Wyatt, and much more. Let's start things off with some major injury updates to three massive stars. These stars being Liv Morgan, Dakota Kai, and now Mercedes Mone. We've been discussing Liv and Dakota's injuries for a few weeks now, but the details and the severity of the injuries were previously hidden. But now, more details and information are finally coming out. Wrestling Observer reports that Liv Morgan's injury is shoulder-related. It's more on the serious side and could reportedly require surgery. And the second you hear the word surgery, you're instantly talking about missing a decent amount of time away from the ring. So that's where the decision came from to strip Liv and Raquel of the titles. It's not something that'll heal itself in a few weeks, and it may very well end up require surgery. And as far as Dakota Kai goes, it's pretty devastating as well. Fightful reports that Dakota Kai's injury may be even worse than Liv Morgan's injury. So that itself is just terrible news, because if Liv is reportedly on the verge of needing surgery, that can only mean that Dakota is unfortunately in the same boat. It's being reported that Dakota Kai suffered from a torn ACL, will require surgery, and will miss anywhere from 6 to 9 months of action, which is heartbreaking for Dakota, and heartbreaking for all of Damage Control, because they were right in the heart of an intriguing storyline for the three of them that will obviously be put on hold for the time being. And the bad news doesn't stop there. Now it's being reported that Mercedes Mone recently suffered a broken ankle in her match and had to be carried out of the ring. So it's some pretty serious massive losses here with these injuries, but hopefully it's speedy recoveries for all of them. There was recently a little controversy that went on in the WWE live event that took place on May 20th in Fayetteville, North Carolina. A few days before this live event was set to go down, WWE started running advertisements and promotions that Roman Reigns will be at the live show and competing in a match. And this is massive news nowadays because Roman doesn't really take part in that many live events anymore. So, when it was announced that Roman would be making a rare live appearance at the show, it made headlines everywhere because it was set to be the first live event in a very long time. It was even reported that WWE sold several more tickets for the event after announcing Roman Reigns' appearance. The ticket sales just picked up so much at the last second just because of Roman himself. But then, it was later revealed by WWE that it was actually just a mistake and that Roman wasn't scheduled for the event after all. So that was a real life situation that went on there with Roman Reigns being accidentally promoted for the show. But who was at the live event was Cody Rhodes. Cody even referenced Roman's canceled appearance during a promo at the North Carolina event, and proceeded to take some shots at both Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Cody Rhodes had this to say during the show that Roman was mistakenly advertised for, quote, "My theory is that the reason that Roman Reigns didn't want to be here is because he is afraid of me. And that theory also extends to my opponent at the Night of Champions, Brock Lesnar. I'll make you a promise. The next time I come back here, my promise is this. I hope to have defeated Brock Lesnar not just once, but twice. And I also hope that I'll be wearing some gold around my waist. Thank you guys very much," end quote. So Cody's coming right after the two biggest names on the current roster and is not backing down from them at all, saying that they're both scared of him and that's why they avoided the live event. Cody's looking to pick up another big win over Brock Lesnar and continue his journey back to some championship gold. Cody didn't mention what exact title he wanted, but it looks like he was referencing either the Undisputed Universal title or the World Heavyweight title being around his waist in the near future. Cody is still being discussed to play a key role in possibly both world title pictures down the line. There's a lot of buzz and rumors for Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns to have a rematch at WrestleMania 40. Will this happen? Obviously, it's way too early to tell, but that is something that's been rumored for a while now. And if Cody doesn't get his hands back on Roman, many fans expect Cody will eventually contend for the new WWE World Heavyweight title. As far as feuds and opponents outside of the world titles, there's been another rumor going around for a long time that Cody Rhodes and Bray Wyatt may even cross paths and get something rolling with each other. This has been a rumored feud ever since Bray made a lot of light references to Cody Rhodes during some of the promos after his return. And it does make sense, and there could be some good story to pull there. Cody and Bray go way back, all the way to the early seasons of NXT, back when it was a competition sort of show. Cody was Bray's pro and mentor for the show, so they spent a lot of time together there. They also both shared some similarities, such as their previous partnerships with Randy Orton, both coming from wrestling families, both having fathers that wrestled in the company, and so on. There's a lot of similarities there between the two of them, and some fans think that it could make a really great story. Some fans were even discussing the idea of WWE doing something similar to the Firefly Funhouse match for this feud, so that Cody Rhodes can revisit certain early days of his career and see that transformation, sort of like what they did for John Cena. A lot of fans feel like that feud could really work, and how even the promos between Bray and Cody would really paint the perfect picture for the story. So, despite the big WrestleMania loss, big things could still be on the horizon for Cody Rhodes. He can still get involved in the world title picture, and he could still continue to pile up these big wins against guys like Brock Lesnar, Bray Wyatt, and so much more. So be on the lookout for more big things being on the way for Cody Rhodes. There appears to be some trouble in paradise for the MMM faction. Everyone knows that the group was originally led by Maxxine Dupri, but was later handed to Maxxine Dupri. MMM quickly became a hit with the fans because they are extremely entertaining and comedic. But it looks like some tension could actually be coming into life for the faction. Maxxine has been fascinated with Otis for several months now, and appears to be more concerned and involved with Otis, rather than her original MMM members of Mace and Mansoor. And now, Mace and Mansoor have been running a Maxxine is over party on social media and crossing out both Max and Maxxine's faces off their old picture together. So it looks like Maxxine's obsession with Otis has caused her own faction to take some steps away from her. We'll have to see if Maxxine Dupri could get them all back on the same page and find a way to include Otis as well. In some other Maxxine Dupri related news, she recently revealed that she would love to play a role in either a rom-com or a Marvel film. A lot of WWE superstars are starting to get casted in some big Hollywood projects, so it's a very achievable goal for Maxxine for sure. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.